Melody here. You might know me as ApplePie Movement. I am a humanitarian sharing the conversations with humanity which need to be heard. In today's conversation with my cousin Rand Tucker, we discuss how he has used his platform of being the founding and senior pastor of Hyde Vineyard over the last 25 years to create social justice within Chicago. So come on, grab a piece of pie and join our conversation.
Justice, do you think that it is really a racist issue between the police and the community, or maybe a need to build community and bridges of connection and communication between the police and the community? Because I also graduated from the police academy as an emergency dispatcher a long time ago, and I learned from our training officers that officers themselves are afraid for their lives. Officers have to pay for and carry insurance in case they accidentally shoot the wrong person when they're out on a call. They're afraid themselves of guns being pulled on them and of being shot and not being able to provide for their families. So if police themselves are afraid of the community and of being shot and are afraid of being sued and have to carry insurance, could it maybe in all instances not be an issue of racism, but an issue of just not having that trust because of what has gone on between the community and the police?
Yeah, I mean, you're bringing up great points. I mean, definitely there's distrust, that's involved. It's a vicious cycle. And I would understand that if I was an officer and I was in a tough neighborhood, that I would be concerned and afraid. How people are conditioned and exposed in larger circumstances really impacts how you feel comfortable or afraid. And so some police initiatives to have kids familiar with officers, So like one of the churches that hosts a lot of these pastors meetings, I think they model a great way of not vilifying police, but honoring them, but also recognizing policing issues. They're majority Black church in a Black neighborhood, and hearing the pastor there speak about this, he boldly honored the 4 police officers in his congregation and the good work that they're doing, and uplifted them, while at the same time calling out the ongoing tensions between the neighborhood and police, and the historic and current revelations about racism and tension that are involved in the whole situation. So I don't know if you've heard of the AND campaign, but I think it's a great new social and political movement where a lot of Christians are saying, how do we hold this one belief and this other belief in tension, a both and approach, and how are we doing that when there's been a polarity of people saying this or that, and it's a strong either or, but how do we address these issues? And so, I definitely hold out a lot of hope for some of the young leaders that I've been around that are part of this AIM campaign. I've been involved with some of the events, and that would be, how do we uplift, support, protect even our police officers, while at the same time holding the police department accountable at large when there's been a code of silence for the years when an officer does something wrong and is not held accountable. It's like a both and approach, you know what I mean? And we've had officers in our congregation, and it's tough. It's tough for them. I've talked with them about why it's difficult and what they go through. And so it's not an easy job.
Thank you everyone for joining another ApplePie Table Talk, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.
Bye.